Hi, good evening, and welcome back to the Kristin Omdahl Show. This is episode 981, and we're here live in Southwest Florida at the beach for sunset. If you are joining me live, please say hello. If you are crafting, let me know what you're working on, and if you have questions for me, please always feel welcome to say hello. Did you want to say hi? So Marlon drove me down here tonight, and I'll explain why I need Marlon to drive me today. I'll explain in a minute, but in the meantime, I'll tell everybody while you're here so they can say what a good job you're doing. Not that you have to, but
help explain it a little bit.
Yeah,
too,
I
just
suppose.
in case,
Yeah. So last Friday, after the interview show, I hope you got a chance to watch the Cheryl Floyd interview for episode 980 on Friday. It was really wonderful. So glad to be able to share Cheryl Floyd with all of you. Anyway, shortly after that, I slipped and fell very badly in the house on Friday. I slipped and fell very hard on my head, and Marlon had to call 911 because I was on the floor and not really responsive.
Couldn't really make out words.
Couldn't speak.
That's when I knew. Yeah.
So my eyes were rolling back in my head, and I couldn't make words. I could moan but not speak, and so he knew to dial 911 right away. So an ambulance came, EMS came, they put me on a stretcher, took me to the hospital, took me to a hospital that specializes in brain injuries, right?
Trauma, yes.
Brain trauma. Yes. And luckily, I only have a mild concussion. Unfortunately, I did bounce after I hit my head and hit my jaw also. So I've had a very difficult time eating all weekend and moving. And so part of my recovery is that I am not allowed to drive, not allowed to exercise, really not allowed to do anything unsupervised. So luckily, Marlon has agreed to drive me whenever it fits his schedule this week. So that's why we're here at the beach. And depending on his work schedule this week, I don't know if we'll make it back to the beach this week. I don't know if I'm going to be up for doing the show every day. But I will let you know that Marlon and Jess have done an amazing job of helping me keep up with shipping and keep up with everything else. So all orders are going out. All orders are going out on time. And thanks to Marlon and Jess, Jess is here too. Do you want to say hi?
Yeah, come to have it.
So they've been extremely helpful. But I do have a week before I'm allowed to drive and get back to regular activities. So I don't know how long the show will go tonight. I don't know what will happen all week, but just keep in mind that that's why. Yes, thank you to Marlon and Jess for sure for providing extra help. And Judy as well, so if you still have questions about anything, obviously Judy is there for customer service and answering emails. And Jess and Marlon are doing an amazing job getting orders out on time. Yes, and thank goodness that they were home and were able to dial 911 for me. Who knows what would have happened if I would have been on the floor.
It's a scary thing.
I don't even know what would have happened.
Yeah, you probably would have just...
Apparently Becker was scared because I wasn't moving and non-responsive. So anyway, I'm better than I thought I'd be by now. Not 100%, but... Anyway, those of you just joining now, you can watch the whole replay to find out what's going on in detail, but I have a mild concussion, and I'm depending on Marlon and Jess to drive me and supervise me doing certain activities this week. So I'm not allowed to drive and
stress-free
exercise and lots of things like that. So anyway, thanks to Marlon and Jess.
A lot of progress though.
A lot of progress.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lots of progress in the past 2 days, I'd say.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm not eating solid food yet, but I'm close. I'm close.
But definitely more aware of everything.
My short-term memory's coming.
You're just more aware of what's going on too.
Yeah. Yeah. My short-term memory's better, and my cognitive skills are better.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, we're gonna go for a walk, okay?
Okay, they're gonna go for a walk, so say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you. I'll see you when you get back.
We'll come find you.
I probably won't be a whole 30 minutes, though.
That's fine.
Just
We're not going to go far.
honest.
We're just going to
Okay.
go to the
All right. So, that's that. What a beautiful sunset. I know, right? Yeah, I'm doing the best I can, definitely trying to take care of myself. Something funny to share with you. Do you remember last week when I mentioned that I was really interested in those Snuggie, like blanket / sweaters that were plush on Amazon? And I said, would you guys be interested in a pattern like that? And I got a lot of yeses the day I asked about it. Well, I ordered one on Amazon for research. Do you know it arrived right after I got out of the hospital? And I haven't taken any photos in it yet, and I am going to use it for inspiration for a knit and crochet type pattern. But in the meantime, if you haven't bought one before or you haven't tried one before, I have to tell you, it is the height of lounging luxury. Yes, that is, yes, the height of lounging luxury. I'll probably wear it when we do a show at home this week. It's very difficult to not wear it all the time at home. So it's plush, like a stuffed animal plush or like a faux fur blanket plush. And it has a hood. It has a gigantic kangaroo pouch pocket in the front. It's really oversized. I think it's 35 inches wide by 45 inches long. Long sleeves, cuffs. What's interesting is that the cuffs are snug and the neck hole opening isn't huge, or maybe the hood overlaps. We'll go over the details when I wear it for you, maybe tomorrow or the next day. But it's designed to trap the warm air in so that it's not escaping. It is so cozy, so warm, and what a lovely package to arrive when I came home from the hospital. I have been wearing it all weekend. It is the height of lounging luxury. I guess I'll leave it there. I did release, remember I said I have a bunch of patterns that need releasing, and I will try to get caught up with the tutorial videos as I release the patterns this week. The first pattern I released today is the Millie cowl. Is this absolutely gorgeous? This stitch pattern is so beautiful that I had it upside down, and I'll try it on so you can see how great this size is on too. This is a 2-ball project in Be So Easy yarn. You can find it on my website. Look at this. It's the kind of cowl that stands up. Oh, like you could live in this in the house too. If you wanted to be extra cozy indoors in the winter, you could totally rock this in the house. It's not just for outerwear. Do any of you like to wear cowls and scarves in the house when you're cold? I do all the time, whether it's from air conditioning or colder winter weather. I love wearing extra layers in the house too, and this is one that, yeah, I could definitely wear this in the house. So cozy. I did pull my hair out for it, but then I would probably maybe wear it on my head as well. But isn't that lovely? And then the stitch pattern on here. Look at these. So there's some post stitches perfectly placed to give this oval motif offset design. It is so, so pretty. Naomi, you could definitely use one of these. Definitely. It is so cozy on. So that's the Millie cowl, and the pattern is out right now. And I will add a tutorial video on YouTube as soon as I get up to it. Today's been a slow start. You know, I've got a full week of strict doctor's orders to take it easy. We'll see how I feel after a week, because I guess for a mild concussion there are some things you shouldn't do for up to 2 weeks. But for at least the 7 days, I'm going to follow the orders strictly, just to be safe. It is a brain injury. My brain's pretty important to me. So I'm gonna listen. Yeah, Marcia, you need a Millie cowl too. Whether you wear it to go outside or wear it in the house, I think everybody could use a Millie cowl. It is just like a hug. It's so cozy on. Definitely. And what about this sunset? If you guys want, I can turn the camera around so that you can just see the sunset, and we can keep talking. I did bring some knitting to do, but I'm not comfortable bending my head down and talk. I feel like, you know what's really the hardest thing for me to do as I'm recovering from a concussion and being hit in the face and all that stuff? Multitasking is tough. So I feel like I can talk to you, I can look at the sunset, or I can knit. I have no interest. It was actually kind of tough coming down here, to be honest with you. I don't know if it was pulling my stuff out of the car, or I don't know. Anyway, I'm only 2 days in, so just trying to take it easy. Thank you for your patience, and thank you for all the warm wishes and the blessings and prayers. I certainly appreciate it. Thanks. Does anybody have any questions? Yeah, sunset is beautiful, absolutely. It's a little windy, so I did tuck myself up into the trees. I'm definitely trying to take it slow, Martha. So I just wanted to explain to all of you how and why I'm taking it slow. Oh, if you are interested, you might know, I'm sure you know who Moogly is. Moogly is a very famous crochet influencer. She has a very popular YouTube channel, Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, all that stuff. And she did a review of my book, 24 Crochet Hats, today. She even called it the master class of hat books. Isn't that such an amazing compliment and review and quote that I'm hoping to be able to share? And she's also, I offered 2 copies of the book in a giveaway, and all you have to do is go over to her blog and find it. I also wrote a blog post today talking about the review and her giveaway with a link on how to find it over there. So if you wanted to, you could enter to win. Yeah, I love master classes anyway. I love taking them. So for someone to tell me that my work is like a master class, that's like a very special compliment to me. And so I'm super excited about that and very honored, very honored. So thank you, Tamara Kelly, aka Moogly, and Judy sharing a link to my blog post that tells you all about it. And then there will be a link in there for how to go about entering. I believe there's a couple weeks to enter, but there's no reason not to. Yeah, if you don't already have a copy of the book, go ahead and enter. She also gives a lot of really great information, giving her personal review about the book, which I'm thrilled that she liked it. But you can, sometimes it helps to just get a different point of view. I can talk about my products all day long, but hearing someone else's point of view who didn't create it sometimes gives you such a unique perspective on something. I sometimes learn something about my own products when I read reviews of them. And so to hear her appreciate all of the different aspects that I put into the book, that it's not just a collection of patterns for hats. It's so much more than that. I was really honored and flattered that she realized how much extra I put into it. So it was definitely a wonderful compliment for me. If you are just joining now, we're here for the sunset. I did explain that I am injured, unfortunately. I did have an accident on Friday. I have a mild concussion as well as injured jaw, but I am recovering. Marlon is helping. Marlon and Jess are both doing an amazing job helping me, and Marlon will be driving me for an entire week tonight his schedule permitted driving me to the beach for sunset to do our show. The rest of the week, depending on his schedule, we may do the show at my house. If it's too much to do 5 days this week, I may end up doing less. I'm just going to play it by ear every day. It was a little more work than I expected to just even get ready to come down here. I know that doesn't sound like much, but it is what it is, and I just really want to listen to my body because I want my brain to heal, obviously. But if you're just joining now and you missed the beginning, I did release a new pattern today. The Millie Cowl is a 2-ball project in Be So Easy yarn, and it is so yummy. It's the kind of cowl that stands up. It would be great to wear outdoors, under your jacket, of course. It would also be great to wear indoors to be cozy. You could wear it to bed on a cold night. You could wear it on the couch if you were feeling chilly. Like, this is just a comforting hug type project. Could not be more cozy, and the texture is so pretty. Isn't that beautiful? The stitch pattern's amazing. So, if you are interested, Judy has shared. Judy has shared links to that. And like I said, this is a little more work than I thought it was going to be tonight. So if you don't mind, let's just turn the camera around and look at the sunset together for a few minutes. Whoops! If you have questions, I'll keep talking. It is very comfortable, Patricia. It's very comfortable, very cozy, so soft. Works up quickly with number 5 yarn, and the stitch pattern is really fun to do. It's nowhere near as advanced as it looks. It's deceptively simple. One of my favorite descriptions. And how beautiful is the sunset? Oh good, I'm glad, Anna. I definitely think you should make it. Alright, I think that's all the energy I have for tonight, I'm afraid. I thought I would be able to make it the full 30 minutes, but I'm not going to. So thank you all so much for your kind words and support as I am recovering from a concussion. Thank you all so much for your patience. I can't guarantee how and what I'll be doing this week, but I do need to cut this one short. I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. I need to go. So thanks again, everybody. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy evening to spend a few moments with me. I hope you enjoyed the sunset. I hope you enjoyed talking about my new super cozy cowl that I can't wait to go put on and sit on the couch and relax with Marlon and Jess and the kitties, of course. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next episode of the Kristin Omdahl Show. Bye-bye.